Talking to Colleen got me thinking. Maybe she does need family around.
Yeah, but she hasn't spoken to her mother for years. I mean, Irene's been more of a mother to her.
Yeah, but she's not here and Shelley is. And I think she might be just the person to get through to her.
Maybe, but hell of a lot of water's gone under the bridge between those two.
Yeah, I know there's been a rift. She's never wanted to talk to me about it.
Yeah, well, Shelley walked out on Kirsty's father. He then married a woman called Beth Hunter.
Yeah, she's mentioned her a few times.
Oh, yeah, well, Kirsty and Beth were very close. But then when Shelley waltzed back in and broke up that marriage, Kirsty was furious. She's barely spoken to her mother since.
Yeah, but getting upset about your parents getting together, it was kind of teenage stuff, don't you think? It's not worth a 5-year rift.
Hey, but isn't that Kirsty's decision to make?
Yeah, but Alf, she's not talking to me. She doesn't even want to sleep in the same bed as me. I can't take it anymore. I'm barely holding it together. Something's got to give.
Yeah, well, look, it's your decision. Of course it is. I'm just worried that if Kirsty's not ready for this, well, maybe you'll finish up doing more harm than good.
Sweetie, you can come give me a cuddle if you want. I can't believe this. What are you doing here? Miles called me last night and told me what happened. But after everything that's happened...
None of it matters, sweet. I'm so sorry about your baby.
I thought that the pain would have started to go away by now. I thought that it would get easier. Just a little bit. But it hasn't. It's actually worse. It's just like... It's just like I keep getting hit with all these waves. Everything is just so black, Mum. I don't know how to make it stop.
How is she?
Oh, I left her to get dressed. She said she'd be done in a minute. You did the right thing, Miles.
Is she angry at me for calling you?
No, just the opposite. So strange being in this house after all these years.
Stone the flaming crows, Shelley Sutherland.
Alf, it's so good to see you. It's been way too long.
Yeah, it sure has.
Reese sends his best.
Oh, that's great. How is he?
He's good. He's really good.
That's great.
And this must be Oliver.
Ollie, this is Mum's mum. Are you Grandma? This is Grandma. Ollie.
This is for you.
I'm sorry, it gets a bit shy with new people.
Oh, please don't apologise. It'll take us some time to get to know each other.
Oliver, do you want to open your present from Grandma?
Okay.
Actually, why don't the three of us go for a walk? I could do with some air and it'll give you and Ollie a chance to get to know each other.
Sounds good.
Come on, Ollie.
sight for sore eyes. I never thought I'd see the day, not after the scandalous way you left. Well, of course, I never judged you and Reese, but other people in the town couldn't help gossiping.
It's good to see you too, Colin.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that Miles listened to my advice. I did suggest that Kirsty needed her mother at a time like this. How is the poor girl today?
She's getting there. She and Ollie are outside, actually. I'm here for some drinks. 3 orange juices.
Oh, yeah, coming right up. So, what's your news? How are the girls? Is Danny still in France?
Hey, how's it going at home with Bum Bum?
All right, I guess.
You're not happy about him staying?
It's just a bit of a shock, that's all. I still can't believe that Doc's allowed Martha to take him in.
They couldn't find an appropriate alternative, and Martha wanted to do it. We could vouch for her. They also thought the fact that you'd spent some time in Indonesia might help him adjust.
Given I hardly speak the language, I don't see how. Anyway, if he gets too attached to Martha, isn't it just going to be harder on him when they move him on?
Maybe, but I guess that's not going to be an issue if her application's approved.
Her application for what?
When exactly were you planning on telling me you want to foster him?
You keep your voice down. He's in the other room.
No, I will not keep my voice down. How can you even consider this without talking to me first?
Why do you think? Because I knew you'd fly off the handle.
And you were right. Applying to foster him is just... it's insane. When did you decide this?
This morning.
And you didn't think it was worth mentioning?
I wanted to see if it was possible first. Otherwise, there'd be no point in having this conversation.
Martha, you're not getting it. First, it's a couple of days. Now it's longer term. You can't just make decisions that affect us as a couple without consulting me.
The application was for temporary placement only, which means until he finds a family. It is not a lifetime commitment.
And what exactly does temporary mean?
I don't know, like 3, 6 months, I don't know.
Do you get that you're not the only person to consider in all of this? Other people live in this house too.
Which is why I thought that he could live with me on the farm full-time if things don't work out here.
That's not the point.
But what is the point? I don't understand why you're making such a big deal out of this.
I'm making a big deal out of it because you're making a mistake.
You know what? I can't talk to you when you're like this. I'm going ahead with the application whether you like it or not.